Hello everyone, my name's FlareBlitzed here, and we've returned back to chapter 1 of Träumerei. We are with our friend Rue, and I believe we need to play a game with Aunt Delia so that we can survive, or we're stuck here with her for an eternity. A fluffy red sofa? So where exactly are we? I know we're inside, but what are we meant to do? Look at the window. The entire room is bathed in a soft orange glow. If you listen closely, you can almost hear the thrum of a steam engine in the distance. Bright window, yes, that's a good idea. That's a wonderful idea to escape. Upon jumping out of a train window, you find yourself in a marble temple filled with well-maintained graves. Oh, hi. I hope you're well. Hello. Not much of a talker, are you? Yeah, but neither is my nephew, to each of their own. Oh, but as for the first challenge, you see, I don't enjoy getting blood on my hands. Lucky for me, that's where you come in. I received this year's sacrifice, but I've grown weary of... Okay, so here you go. Delia gently places a blood-splattered butcher knife into your hands. It looks familiar. Bring up bad memories? Well, get over it. It's not for you, unless you'd like to take its place as sacrifice. I thought so. Oh, please. Don't look so scared. It's almost embarrassing just talking to you. I can't. If it makes things easier for you, that horrid mess of flesh and bones have been messing with matters that do not concern him. It's caused much trouble for his own town. I'd say he'd be better off dead. How about you? This town is bathed in red, and they're not even my doing. So you're tasking people to do the dirty work for you, essentially. Stab the figure. Don't tell me you're getting cold feet, it's not even alive anymore. Yeah, well, it's easy for you to say. You still feel guilty stabbing something even if it is no longer alive. What's happening now? And we're at books again. You're the worst. There's nothing boring about libraries, Missy. If you do, it would do you some good to read a book every now and then. If I wanted to read books, I'd go to school. Yes. Can we go already? There's nothing here. No. In a moment, Annabelle. I just want to take a quick look around. Fine. Sure, we can head back downstairs. No, I wish I was... Unless there was something there which I needed to look at. Doesn't it strike you as odd how we haven't seen a single soul here? Not everyone is as boring as you. Wow. What are you doing? Rearranging the books by genre. Grimm's Fairy Tales. I haven't read this in ages. Upon flipping through the large tome of stories, a plain silver key falls out and clatters onto the floor. Why must everything resolve around keys? We don't even know where that goes. Okay, I thought that says ghosts. Aren't libraries marvellous? I haven't been to one in decades. Lucky you. A floorboard appears to be loose. Investigate further. No. Stupid old floor. Don't be rude. What has the ground ever done to you? Yeah, maybe I should have. Yeah, we'll do it. Quit it. You're giving me a headache. You brought me here, so you pay the price. Please step aside. Make me. Fine. I'll stop. A secret entrance. What could this possibly be for? A storage place for more dumb old books. Or a torture chamber if you want to be accurate. Your complete disrespect towards books never ceases to amuse me. Truly. Fascinating. Less talking, more walking. This is the only cool thing to happen since we got here. Alright, fair enough. Alright, fair enough, eh, Noël? Man, I look blue in the webcam. Okay, I'll take back everything I've said. If all libraries have secret passageways, then they're not as lame as I thought. What's wrong, best friend? I lived here for decades. How did I notice something like this? Don't be so hard on yourself. You did say your aunt rarely let you go out. That is true. That is very true. Hold on, I'll be back in one sec. Yeah, that should look much better now. Automatic setting doesn't seem to work properly at times, and it makes me look very blue. Because my room is blue. Pick up a book, most certainly. Property of Delia... Don't know how to pronounce that name. Noël, this is even worse than I thought. If your aunt... secretly a librarian? No. I wish she was, though. As I was saying, Annabelle... do not steal under penalty of death. Okay. But it says here that she lent it to the town as a sign of goodwill, whatever that means. October 31st, 16... bleh. Today I met a very strange boy. He claims to be family, but I do not know. We certainly do look similar enough, but he seems more dead than alive. Almost like a soulless doll. Almost like Noël is. November the 5th, 16 blank. He still continues to visit. I do not like him. November 17th. I finally learned his name. It's Noël. A whole month has passed. I think it might be a devil sent to collect my soul. December 24th. He continues to spout nonsense of contraptions I couldn't even begin to understand. Maybe it's not Noël, but something that caused Aunt Delia to become this way. March 17th, 16 blank. I don't have much time left. It's before equinox. Today he confessed. His sins are much greater than my own. For Noël killed. The remaining words are hastily scrawled off in ebony ink. Noël, where are you going? Outside. I need to process this. I can come with you. No. None of this concerns you. I've done nothing but help and now he's left me all alone. July the 3rd. So this could be the year following on from those events. I cannot kill him. Well, that escalated quickly. I am uncertain as to how, but despite his vehement denial, magic courses through his veins. I must find another way to prolong my longevity. September 25th. At times I feel almost hatred for him. Today he fell through a sheet of ice and drowned. He made it out unscathed. It may be vapid for me, but if only I too could become a vampire, all my troubles would be solved. This book is definitely talking about Noël. 1700s now. We arrived in the most curious town today. Wait, is that it? How could it just end there? Inspect the desk. Noël's gonna owe me for this. After rifling through the desk drawers, Annabelle comes across a series of worn-out documents. Ugh. There's nothing stronger in this world than a desperate man's wish. It's pitiful how much one will be willing to go in order to survive. Go through in order to survive. I don't know who I detest more, myself, this blasted town, or him. But I must do what I can to survive. In exchange for a few paltry souls at the beginning of every autumn, I will ensure this town will not fall into ruin. It's strange how they're quick to condemn us, but when the moment arises, they're willing to cooperate with those who are not quite human. More stories? Annabelle, all this time, I'm so sorry. No. I know I'm responsible for all of this. Those two, Aunt Delia, I'm the reason why they're all dead. That's not true. If you stay with me any longer, you'll end up in a grave just like them. Annabelle, you deserve to be happy. And you don't? Fine. If you want me to be happy, then leave me alone. No, I won't ever leave you. I don't think I'll ever figure out why, but I like you, Noël. Why would you waste so much time on me? Noël, you're kind of mean, selfish, and you're so stuck up that I've had to stop myself and punch you in the face all day. Annabelle, is it supposed to make me feel better, sorry? Honestly, I don't know. But what I am sure of is it's okay to be sad. It's fine if you miss her, but don't live in the past. I don't want to see you end up like her, Noël. So please. Alright. Please show me those documents you found, Annabelle. No one can act this. Sappy. More like scary. Interesting. Very interesting. So that ties into the fact that at the beginning of the game where it says XXXX, the identity of that person is Aunt Delia, and now the XXXX is the identity of Noël. Nice. Go back to the cellar, yes. That sounds like a good idea. A single large leather-bound tome is nestled on the top of a wooden desk. Pick up a book, yes. I hate to break it to you, but I think this book might be made from... Yes. Ugh, it's really old. Probably even older than you. It's made of human skin, isn't it? You already know? I had my suspicions. Repulsive, isn't it? After all this time, Aunt Delia, she... And I thought her weird doll obsession was bad enough. Never trust anyone who sews, as I always say. Wait, why didn't she kill me instead of all of those innocent people? I wouldn't call all of them innocent. Okay, I can see I'm not wanted here. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I've missed your stupid face, Rue. It's good to see you again, Mr. Rue. Though, these aren't the most ideal circumstances. You're being really quiet today. Just tired. Rue, did you see my aunt? I don't like this, Noël. He's acting like you. Mr. Rue, please, say something. Anything. Noël, why are all these people here? So everyone is here then. I can draw the line at the rambunctious girl. I have a name, but now I'm starting to regret it. You better have a good explanation as to why you brought two strangers to our home, young man. I'd hate to get in the middle of a family argument, but... Miss, not now, please. She's plotting my death, and you still call her Miss? You always did say manners are what prevent society from falling into ruin. Huh, a witch and a vampire. I swear, if you try to hurt him... Noël's my best friend, I wouldn't hurt him. You can keep Rue, though. What? Noël, you don't believe him, right? I would never kill someone. That mattered. Just ask Rue here. What did you do? Nothing. Yeah. The real world is a cruel and heartless place. It's much too crude for us to live in. They'll only leave you in the end, Noël. You lot are just confusing my dear nephew. If you all leave him alone, I'll let you all go. It's a win-win situation. But then there will be two of him. I'm sorry, Aunt Delia, but I can't let you do that. I see. My dear beloved nephew has betrayed me. I would never. Now that you've found someone else, will you leave me? Or are you going to kill me too? Is that why you murdered your very own blood, so that you would become immortal in their stead? I don't recall ever doing such a thing. Aunt Delia, this isn't like you. Noël, you really don't remember. Fine. Then you can go to hell like these traitors for all I care. Yeah, Aunt Delia isn't quite there in the head. But since I'm feeling so merciful, I'll propose a game. If you win, I'll let you all go, but if I win, you'll all stay here with me forever. This again. At least she's distracted with all that talking. I wasn't done speaking! I changed my mind. You two can stay here with me. I couldn't care less about him. Why does Aunt Delia hate him so much? Oh, Noël, you haven't figured it out yet? His family has been hunting us witches for centuries. Time has no meaning here, so take as long as you need. What are you referring to? A gorgeous sunset casts a marble temple in a bright orange glow. It's filled with well-maintained graves. Wonderful. This again. An ornate stone goblet is perched atop the altar, sorry. Take the goblet. What the heck is this thing? A marble statue is confined within the halls of this peculiar castle, while its eyes are shrouded from view. Its arms are outstretched as if beckoning for someone, or something. We're going to have to take the goblet, won't we now? Oh, we got it. You want the goblet? No. Then what can we do? Oh, fill the goblet with blood. Okay. Just stand at a different spot of the altar. Still can't do anything. Place the goblet of blood in its hands. Yes, I'm sorry. Please rest in peace. Don't be. It was either him or us. An entranceway beneath the statue is uncovered as soon as the goblet is placed within its outstretched hands. However, as soon as Noël steps inside, he finds himself alone. What? Where'd you all go? Annabelle? Rue? I can see my reflection. Not again. A large crimson mirror as per usual. You cannot see your own reflection. Contact Miss Lydia. Yes. Your attempts to call Miss Lydia are unsuccessful. Damn it. Where are you? Maybe this one. No. What about this one? Maybe the other two are on their own little trail. So all three of us are separated? I guess I really am on my own now. No. This one seems a bit different from the others. Hold on. An intricately worn crimson mirror. It looks different from the rest. Break the mirror, yes. That sounds like a great idea. Well, don't just stand by the door, silly. Come in. Hello, Aunt Delia. Mind fetching me a pair of scissors? Yes. Marvellous, they're in the bookshelf. Remember, don't run with them. I wouldn't want you to gouge an eye out. An antique shelf lined with novels and hand-sewn dolls. Their button eyes appear to be following your every move. Take the scissors, yes. Receive a pair of scissors. I know these won't affect you. It looks just like me. I'm glad you think so. I always did love watching you sew, Aunt Delia. Why the past tense, Noël? I'm not sure. Feeling under the weather? You could say that. Well, don't let my sewing bother you. Yes, Aunt Delia. What's the matter, Noël? I'm not sure. Something feels missing. Aunt Delia? I've been wondering, where did you get the ideas to make these lovely dolls? Oh, you know, I get a little help every now and then. How about the material? It feels almost leathery. People? You get all your cloth and string from the townspeople? In a manner of speaking, yes. If you're done with asking these insane questions, I have work to do. Why don't you go outside? We're the only people around here, so it's safe. Sorry. okay. How cute. How a graveyard's cute. Excuse me, Aunt Delia. Has this garden always been here? I'm sorry, but do I know you? Yes, I don't think so. No, I guess not. Sorry for bothering you. Did you come through that mirror? There were a few others before you who stopped by as well. Friends of yours? I'm not sure. I think I was alone for a very long time. I still have no one. Why don't you stay here with me? That way we'll be alone together. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Oh, that's too bad. I hope you find what you're looking for soon. Going through the past. Whoa, this is bad. Have I been here before? There really is something not quite right here. I was searching for... Why can't I remember? The sky's so red. Almost looks like blood. Wake up. Noël, dear, please wake up. Are you okay? You spaced out for a second there. I remember, Aunt Delia. How could you have killed all those people? It was either us or them. Annabelle, Rue, what did you do to them, Aunt Delia? I've given you so many chances. They left you, Noël. It's about time you accept that their world isn't for us. I know how much they mean to you, so I let them go. But don't worry, I forgive you. We can go back to the old days, just you and me. I thought so. This looks to be a bad ending. Aunt Delia, I already exist in your world. All you'd accomplish is abandoning my past self. No, like everything in this world, I'm merely a reflection of days long past. I'm not the Delia you once knew, but I've retained all of her memories. The years I've spent with you, her, were the happiest I've ever felt, but none of this feels real. Who cares if we're not real? The happiness you felt surely was, and we've both suffered for too long. The true Delia may have died a long time ago, but like how the weight of her hopes, memories, sins, nothing will cause you pain ever again. I don't belong here, please understand. Noël, why? You're dead, and you've killed so many for your own wretched gain. I've killed people. Our family is rotten. What are you saying? All this time I wanted to die. I felt so hollow. In actuality, all I ever wished for was for our memory to die out. Like you said, I've already taken care of those two. The only one left is me. Is that why you took me away from the others? Especially Rue? He's a hunter, am I correct? Once I finally die, our memory will be forgotten. Even hell will be too good for you. How dare you? Well, everything I've ever done was for us. If he can execute witches, the same could be said for me. Oh, you poor stupid brat. You talk big for someone so ignorant. Is it true? With a correct weapon you can most certainly die. But it's hilarious how clueless you are. There are a few ways to achieve immortality, namely, the consumption of human flesh or killing a vampire. You wouldn't want to damn your precious little hunter to a life of solitude, huh? Though I'd like to see a bit of spare of his face if he ever did do you in. Really? That's your reaction? Please, a tiny dagger's not even going to give me as much of a scratch. You could stab, shoot, suffocate, burn and freeze me, but I'll just come out unscathed. Aunt Delia, just how many did you sacrifice? It's been so long, I've lost count. Were you lying about them? Did you kill? Now, I was being honest, your friends are fine. They're dolls, but one wrong move and my scissors might accidentally slip in a bit too deep. You know how things go, clumsy me. Are you daft? Enough with the knife already. What part of I cannot be hurt do you not understand? No offense, but I assumed you were bluffing, Aunt Delia. You wound me. All this talk has begun to bore me. I thought so. Annabelle, she means a lot to you, doesn't she? I don't know why. This doesn't seem to be like you at all. You won't listen to reason, so this is all you're doing. Annabelle has nothing to do with this. She'll die. They'll all die and it's all my fault. You should have listened to me, Noël. If you stayed inside like a good nephew, none of this would have happened. In fact, your wish would have been granted. Murder sure has its perks, but the world's changing. Humans are getting too noisy and observant for their own good. Eventually, I'll have to kill you myself. Nothing personal, of course. I do consider you family. We're related by blood, after all. Well, I don't. I've only known them for a short while, but they've been more family than you. I should have known. Showing kindness has given me nothing but trouble. First she had to go and die on me, and now you. Thankfully, this is my own fabricated world where nothing can go wrong. Aunt Delia, your face. As long as I control everything in this world, none of you could ever leave. I can't die. I won't die. Was it worth sacrificing so many lives and your sanity? I always looked up to you, but to think all this time you've been a monster. So what if I am? You're no better than me. I don't know if you're merely oblivious or made of stone. Did you never find it consuspect how this town treated us differently? All it took were a few extra crops in exchange for their cooperation. Aunt Delia, you're getting weak. And whose fault would that be? I'll be fine. I just need to fix myself up. Aunt Delia, I'm so sorry. Apology forgiven. Quit moping. Isn't like I'm the bad guy here. Since all is forgiven, I'm sure you won't mind me doing this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I recall, it was either me or you. So what? I can easily procure a replacement, You don't know what you're messing with, child. I know full well. Aunt Delia, why don't we make a deal? Not like I have much of a choice. I'm listening. If you heal and let those 3 go, I promise I'll stay. 3? If not, we'll all be damned to an eternity here. Your choice. Fine. A deal is a deal, Noël. I'm alive? Why you like these idiots so much, I'll never know. Now, if you will. My brooch. Oh, what could you possibly want of me now? Your end of the bargain isn't complete yet. Please set them free, and I'll give this back to you. It seems that I have no choice. Pass through the mirror and you'll return to wherever it is you cretins came from. I've upheld my end of the deal. Noël, what did you do? Much better? Say goodbye to your friends now, Noël. Oi, where are you? I promise to return your gun unscathed, Rue. That was very foolish of you. Really, Noël? Haven't I told you that? Yes, I know. You're starting to sound awfully like a broken record, Auntie. Wow. Oh, gosh. Shoot Delia. But it doesn't have to kill you. Noël, what are you doing? Put that down. Oh, but Aunt Delia, remember our deal? I promised I'd stay with you forever. That's not what I meant, you know it, isn't it? Must have slipped my mind. But what's one more corpse to add to your collection? Whoa, Noël Veynn shoots the gun at Delia misses. While her attention is drawn elsewhere, he snatches the watch from her and breaks it. Goodbye, Aunt Delia. Noël? Noël, wake up! Noël, you okay? Ah, nice to see you. Well, nice to see you back in the land of the living, kid. Please, let me go. You two are suffocating me. Oh, sorry. Annabelle, how are you faring? Could be better. And how about Rue? It's best if you left him alone for a while. Mr. Rue? You're doing well, I'm glad. And before I forget, Noël, may I please have my gun back? Oh, sorry, I dropped it. I'll buy you a new one. Lay off the poor kid, Rue. He did save us after all. Not for him myself. I need some time to think. Will he be alright? Yep. It's normal behaviour for him. Rue will be back to his normal, cheerful self in no time. But it's really late. Go straight to your room, sis. Same to you, Noël. You two will tell me about everything tomorrow morning. Noël, we're heading out. Get down here. In a minute, Annabelle. It's gonna be another great day, huh, Noël? Yes, I presume so. Did you just... I don't know, Annabelle. Did I? Rather than calling her Miss Annabelle. Yes, we got the true ending. Got the true ending of the game. The first one I got was the hardest one, usually. Look at those two. Smiling as always. Smiling is a rarity for these two. What? Game, art, story, and characters created by... credits. Wonderful credits. Remember the similar kind of credits for the previous game, or the previous build of the game. Lilia. Background music and sound effects. Rue, Noël. Oh, that's when Noël broke the record, and Rue was most unhappy about it. Scripts. Azeli and Annabelle. Beta reader, beta testers. Flies by too quickly, so I don't have time to read them all. Rue and Aunt Delia. Thank you for playing. Nah. And the last one. Okay, so it must have been Aunt Delia, Mother, Father, and Noël. Would you like to access the bonus room? Yes, please. Absolutely, I would like to access the bonus room. What is this? 6 characters. Okay, we'll go from left to right. Okay? Options. View Azeli's character sheet. Okay. Oh yeah, so this is what we was introduced with when we first met Azeli. View character bio. 193 years old, Azeli is a perpetuously tired young man who is almost never seen without a smile plastered onto his face. It is nearly impossible to gauge his emotions at any given time. He constantly gashes over how amazing Rue is and how cute and smart his sister is during his dates. Needless to say, he hasn't gone on a date in quite some time. Just like his sister, the only indicator of him being a half-demon would be his pink eyes. Unlike Annabelle, he still retains memories of both of their parents, though he has never told her. He has never told her about them again, as it is quite a dapper sort, but it's unknown if he has seriously maimed or killed anyone. He was too scared to ask. What about the others? Ask a question! Is it just you and Annabelle? Do you think it's a good idea to ask such a personal question to a guy with a sword? Yes, kidding. You must know, it has just been Anna and I for nearly a century. We had the same father, but Sis doesn't remember him anymore. He was alright, but it's difficult to miss someone that was barely there. Brother, are you busy? No, what do you need? Can I have a rabbit? Just wait, I'll be there in a moment. What about another question? Where did your affinity for swords originate? Someone taught me, a long time ago. After all, no one would think twice about picking a fight with a swordsman. Did they also teach you how to be a homicidal maniac? Oh, Rue, you're asking the wrong questions here. It would be more like, who here hasn't considered murder? Okay, at least once in their lives. Me! I have big brother. My murderous rage can never be quelled. Looks like you're the old one out, Rue. But don't worry, we still love you. Excuse me, Mr. Azelli. I don't love any of you. That's fair. I hate and like all of you at the same rate. A half-demon? Yes, well, our dad was a demon after all. Brother, are you talking about? Just talking to myself, Annabelle. Why don't you go play with Noël? Yes! Don't look at me like that. Can't you see I'm trying to write my will? None of you will get my food. Well then, as I was saying, we're both half-demons. I guess the only benefits to this are that 10 human years are equivalent to 1 year for us. We can also see control nightmares, but let's not focus on that. Okay, what about the more options suggestion? Art gallery. Comic pages. But this is Lydia. Unless I'm mistaken. Oh, this was the introduction, okay. Ah, these are all of the concept arts. More creator commentary. Hello there, Veynn here. I'm the creator of this game. This is a very fun project. Unlike my previous works, this one took much longer to complete than I expected. Mainly with creating walk sprites and maps. Surprisingly, Azelli was the only character to go through multiple design changes throughout development. I learned a lot of nifty techniques in regards to map design, which I certainly apply to future projects. Also, as current day, in the story takes place in November of 1888. Please be sure to pay attention to some dialogue that may seem out of place scattered throughout the story. Please stay tuned to the Träumerei project page for updates on small feature installments of side games and the continuation of the plot in the comic. So we may not see another game like this, or another main game. These could all be in comics nowadays. Okay, so that's all of you. What about Annabelle? View Annabelle's character sheet, which we already saw, we know. Read character Character bio. A very upbeat and perky half-demon with a mischievous streak. She is only 134 years old. While friendly and sweet, she is not above pulling pranks on her brother and those closest to her. Despite repeatedly proclaiming herself to be a demon, she appears to merely be a normal girl in appearance. Similarly to that of Azeli, the only indicator of this would be her pink eyes. She had lived a very sheltered life, which has made her long for the outside world. While quite intelligent and empathetic, her desire for friends often clouds her judgment. She had appeared to be rather familiar with Noël during their first encounter despite never meeting each other prior. That was a thing, right? How did she know that Noël lived there? Oh wait, we've got more of this to do. Ask a question. What happened to the zombie bird? Oh, you mean Mr. Magpie? Mr. Blank's fine. He's just back with the boss. Since when was his name Mr. William? Oh, I do hope he'll forget me for the last time. Oh, forgive me for the last time. He dies like every other week, so he forgot about you. It's our boss that you need to watch out for. Wyvern's a good person, but I bet you're on her bad side now. Wait, did I anchor the Grim Reaper? More like a Grim Reaper. Marvellous. I'm finally one step closer to death. Of course, Noël's pursuit for this ultimate goal is always there in the back of his mind. I can't wait to see what you have in store. Have any special abilities? Of course I do. I can go inside people's heads and see their dreams and nightmares. Brother can do all this too, but he won't let me outside all that much. Why does he get to go wherever he wants, but I have to stay at home? Ask him that. Don't ask the world that. Rabbits? Yeah, I just love bunnies, but no one will let me get one. Maybe Noël will help me sneak one in? Rabbits are cute, I'm in. Yay! That was easy, but of course you like bunnies since you sort of look like one. Wow. Okay. Think Noël looks like a bunny rabbit, huh? Art gallery. Comic book storybook. Yay! Love these little illustrations. That was the main plot twist, by the way, as to why those X's keep appearing, because that entire story thing there just brought the entire story together. So you know that it was mainly Noël and Aunt Delia involved. More options. Art gallery. Coloured illustrations. So there's Noël. Ah, that. Oh, haven't seen that yet. Bad end forevermore. Normal end, fractured memories. True end. And the ending credits. Yeah, I think those two other individuals, the left one must be the mother, and the right one must be the father of Noël's. Any more options? Unless these are just going to be the same regardless. Hold on. Because I didn't mean to do that. I just want to see if there's anything different since we're on a different character. Of course damn it, I didn't want that. More options. You. Oh, Azeli. Okay, I thought because the commentary talked about Azeli, I thought there was going to be something for Annabelle. When I go to Annabelle, and let's move on. Hello there, main character. Options. View Noël's character sheet. Doesn't he look wonderful? A young vampire who's lived over hundreds of years. So basically, if a vampire is 1 year in equivalent to 10 years of a normal human being, for example, if Annabelle is 134 years old, then technically she is only 13.4 years old. Read character bio. A very deadpan and weary vampire who had died at some point before the start of the story. Noël has a decent grasp on witchcraft and spellbook thanks to his aunt. He has a very large family, but he lost contact with nearly all of them for the last few centuries. Also, well, as he is technically dead, he has no sense of taste. His comments about desserts and snack foods throughout the duration of the story were all made in jest. Admittedly, he had tried to eat a textbook at least once in his life. Of course Noël would try that sort of thing. Why wouldn't he? It is quite literally a complete disaster, and it is a wonder how he survived this long. Yep. Noël used to work as an exorcist during the 16th, 18th centuries. So he's been around for more than the game says. 16th and 18th century. Maybe he was alive in the 16th century, but as the story takes place in 1888, in that duration he's dead. Or half dead. However you want to call it. Has long since retired. It's debatable if he actually did more harm than good, however. While Noël wants to die, something appears to be holding him back. His friends? Ask a question. Why do you hate music so much? Guess you just fixed a gramophone they found in a storage shed. I've never seen a working gramophone in real life before. Turn it on, Roo. No. If you're going to play that old piece of junk, please wait until I'm far away from its general vicinity. What do you mean, old piece of junk? This was just invented last year. Noël, why are you crying? I'm not crying. You're crying. Sheesh, I don't think he hated gramophones this much. Maybe he just doesn't like music. I don't know why, but hearing this makes me feel sad. You don't know why. Ask a question. If you're a vampire, why don't you drink blood? The next person who asks me that will get skinned alive. How many times do I have to say this? Just because I'm a vampire does not mean I drink blood. I do hate garlic mirrors and sunlight, but that is merely due to personal preference. Hell, I've even met a vampire who loved collecting mirrors, sorry. If you don't drink blood, what do you eat? Just be nice and answer her question, my dear. Lydia, not you too. Why are you talking to that piece of glass again? I'm checking my hair. But, fine. Some vampires choose to drink blood to survive, and, from what I've recently learned, others instead consume flesh. I don't want to know what happens if a vampire doesn't eat. So I have to consume human energy. It's not the most ideal situation since their lifespans will be shortened, but it's better than them dying. Okay. What a selfless vampire you are. What is your favourite book? Why? What an easy question. My answer would be obvious. Would obviously be The Wizard of Oz. Though it's strange that I haven't been able to find a copy in so long. I would really love to read about Dorothy's adventures to get me to Emerald City. And the wizard does remind me of a certain witch, just nowhere near as kind and lovely. Hey, don't tell me you're talking about your crazy aunt. I'd rather not think about her right now, Annabelle. And going back to Oz, I also want silver shoes. Yeah, but vampires don't like silver either. Red would be better, but I've lived long enough to know that no one can always get what they want. It's weird, but I haven't heard of this book. Annabelle? You? Not at all. Nope, never heard of it, brother. Really? Not a single one of you has heard of this. It's really popular. That's what you get for being so boring, Noël. This is exactly why I didn't want friends. At the bottom of my soul, I have nothing. I don't want to return to the title screen, so I'm just going to press that and move on with my life. crazy aunt. View Delia's character sheet. So in a way, Delia and Noël, are the antagonists of this game. But mainly Delia. Read character bio. Delia is Noël's great grandmother on his father's side. However, for the sake of simplicity, he merely refers to her as his aunt. She had two younger sisters she was very close to, but has neither seen nor heard of them in centuries. A very bloodthirsty and sadistic young woman, Delia's main priorities are revenge, prolonging her youth, and Noël's safety as her only living family member in this exact order. Her original plan was to murder Noël in order to become a vampire herself. She absolutely detests humans, witch hunters, and those who sympathize with either. Of course you would. Ask a question. How old are you? How dare you ask me such a question? It's rude to ask a lady how old they are. If you're asking me a question like that, then you don't have a right to object when I... It's very impolite to ask for your elder's age. Yeah. How entitled you are, we're all human beings here. Actually, that's wrong. But even on an overall estimate, I've been alive since witches were actively persecuted. Most of my friends and family were slaughtered, but it doesn't matter since I got even. It's sad that witches are no longer feared, but as long as the earth still stands, we will never die. Not sure about Noël. Minus the fact that I'm apparently old enough to have a grandson. Family or not, but if someone calls me grandmother, I'll skin them alive. Hey, Delia! Are you a kind grandmother or not? Okay, ask a question. Do you still miss the others? What a stupid question, of course I miss them all. Why do you think I've been going through all this effort and wasting my time with humans? If I weren't around, who would be there to seek justice for them? My dear nephew, bless his heart, certainly means well, but his heart's too soft. These sort of matters should be left to the adults. They may be dead, and while I'll never see them again, it doesn't mean I can't snatch a few souls in their honor. Ask a question. Are all of your familiars dolls? Yes, each and every single one of them. I did try getting a cat or magpie familiar at one point, but it just feels too cliche. Granted, so are button-eyed dolls, but at least they're fun to create. The materials used to make them are crass, but it's always amazing to see how beautiful they turn out. I'd love to teach Noël how to sew dolls one day, but he keeps insisting on having an aardvark as his familiar. I really don't know what is wrong with that child sometimes. Hey, if you want an aardvark as your familiar, then you might as well have a goddamn aardvark, okay? You don't have to be so... I don't mean to go through this again, I just want to read... I'll go with this. Okay, so... Options. View Rue's character sheet. So he'll be 180 something in human years. But again, he's a witch hunter, isn't he? Read character bio. If one word could be used to describe Rue, it would be unfortunate. He is a pitiful young man with a penchant for always being in the wrong place at the wrong time. According to the Veynn siblings, Rue was too headstrong with a worrisome hero complex. His family specialised in weapons, particularly guns and firearms, used to incinerate witches, vampires, etc. from the inside out. It is unknown if their weapons work, as no one is completely immune to fire. No, because as you say, when in doubt, burn your problems. Why are you wearing a clock hairpiece? First of all, this wasn't my idea. If it were up to me, I'd be wearing goggles. Damn it, developer! Why didn't you give me goggles instead? gotta admit it's a unique look, Rue. Sure, it's unique. I'll give you that, Azeli, but wouldn't a watch be more practical? I mean, this Veynn is completely busted. It's even stuck at 3 AM. How does any of this make sense? Trust me, Rue, it's for your own good. Because at 3 AM you're always asleep. Maybe you should get some sleep, Rue. Just think of it like a good luck charm. I'd be lucky if I didn't get decked in the face. Take that how you will, folks. Please, fine, but only so that you don't mop about it for the next 3 days. Okay. What are your hobbies, Rue? Oh, I'm glad you asked. I'm fond of reading, writing, visiting antique stores, and taking long walks in the woods. Though I haven't done any of that since I left home. I wonder how my sister was doing. Don't look so down, Rudy. You practically live in an antique store and you're stuck with me and brother. And Noël too. Well, I hate you less than Annabelle. That's not true, right? It still feels like I'm being insulted even when you two are trying to be nice. Mr. Rue, please tell us more about your hobbies, or that research you were talking about. To be honest, I haven't made any progress on it since I left home. Every time I work on it, I just get a migraine. I wonder why. Memory loss and trying to recollect stuff like that would cause you to have a migraine. How did you meet the Veynn siblings? What a strange thing to ask. It's weird. I've only known them for about a year and a half, but it felt much longer. It's so hard to remember, but I'll try. I think I first met Azeli on the outskirts of my town, since it was the place furthest away from everyone else. I just wanted some peace and quiet, and there was something I wanted to take care of. I can't remember what it was anymore, which means it probably wasn't that important. Nothing else. Oh, I click on escape and that's what I get? Damn it. One more. Options. View Lilla's character sheet. Unknown age and stuff like that. Read character bio. A kind-hearted witch who is currently trapped in a mirror for unknown reasons. Only means that contact with the outside world is through Noël. She has a habit of stating her head will fall off if her purple ribbon is removed when asked. Currently, the statement is not proven to be either true or false. Maybe one of the upcoming comics will confirm whether or not if that purple ribbon will make her departed from existing or non-existing by pulling it off. She had first met Noël in a solitary grey town during the height of the witch trials. Just a part. I don't know what that means. Ask a question. Can you speak to anyone other than Noël? As much as I enjoy his company, unfortunately, I cannot. The last time I tried talking to someone through a mirror, they called me a ghost. You technically are a ghost, Lilla. Yes, but they didn't have to go so far as to exercise me. Do I really look so incredibly scary? Not at all, but I doubt anyone would react well to seeing a stranger in a mirror. Next time, try showing up in their front door window, it's more polite. I'll be sure to try that next time, dearie. Wait, let me open the door. Wait, there's nobody there. Wait, there's somebody there. Wait, no, there's nobody there. You're a ghost. Ask a question. Have a ribbon? Since you asked me so nicely, I'll tell you, Noël. Actually, please don't. I'm sorry for asking, Miss Witch. You already know the full story, my dear, but if I remove this ribbon, my head would just roll right off my neck. I wasn't granted any time to sew my head back on, but at least I was given this ribbon after death. It's not that I'm vain or anything, but I don't want to spend the rest of my afterlife carrying my head. I'm not Headless Jack, I'm just Lilla. Nothing more, nothing less. And this phrase. What is this phrase? I am lost. Help me. Okay, so that's what that translates as. I was lost, but then I was found. I am perfectly content, but are you happy, my dear? I believe so. No. Oh, hush now. Don't be so obedient. They're in the bookshelves. You better hurry. I'm making something just for you. I don't trust you, lovely auntie. Aunt Delia's dolls are cute. Thank you. I'm going to have to take them. Okay. So, it's the other two questions which are the ending divergence points. So, it's a matter of choices. You pick one choice, and you pick the other choice. One choice leads the story onwards, while the others end the game. Do nothing. Like I said, Noël, I can't die. Now that I think about it, I've never seen her without that gem. But don't worry, I'll forget this little transgression ever happened. Don't look so down, the festivals are far from over. I just need to fix myself up. Aunt Delia, I'm so sorry. I hope you find it in your heart to forgive me. Of course I do, we're family. But I'm sure you won't mind me doing this. Looks like I did learn a thing or two from you after all. It's nothing personal, Auntie. I'm sure you'll understand. Well, bad end forevermore. No. But this isn't for you. There's so much I don't know, and never will figure out. I'm sorry, Aunt Delia. I can't do this. Even though I learned about all you've done, I lied. No matter what, I'll always see you as family. I don't think I could ever bring myself to hate you. Noël, Goodbye, Aunt Delia. Despite everything, I'm still happy I got to see you again. And, as I promised, I'll never leave. In fact, I'll stay here with you forever. Wow. So that was the way he would have gone out if that was the true ending. And that was the way that would have ended this arc of Träumerei, with Noël no longer being here with us. Unless, of course, you look at past memories, of course. So, folks, that is everything of Träumerei. Those are the three endings that you can acquire in the game: the bad ending, the normal ending, and the true ending. So, this has been a wonderful adventure. I like this a lot, and I recommend you guys check it out for yourselves, as well as leave your comments in the description, or sorry, not comments in the description, leave comments in the comments section of this video, so that you can put your thoughts and opinions down on paper and tell me what you think about this game. Personally, I really like both the story and the art of it as well, and also the sound choices as well really are good as well too. But I believe this is going to be the last game of Träumerei. I believe that if you want to follow the story of this game, then check out the Träumerei project link in the description. That way you can keep up to date with everything that's going on. But as far as it comes to a game, I believe this is going to be the last sort of chapter that will go down. I believe the developer did tweet out that they're no longer going to be working with RPG Maker to make the story continue. They're going to be using comics from now on in order to do that. So I suggest checking them out regardless, if you are just a fan because of the game or because it's in a comic style. But thank you so much for watching, folks. This has been Träumerei Chapter 1, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Check out this game for yourselves, play it for yourselves, and as always, folks, have a wonderful day and take care of yourselves.